A viewer emailed us this morning and asked about a rumor on social media that authorities are taking children from families affected by Hurricane Helene.
This is the email behind us here. It's from Lois. She says, is it true that DHS is taking children from families affected by Helene? This is going around on Facebook. Is it fake news? It may just, it's just one of the many claims going around. And Paul Spey is checking one of those videos right now for PolitiFact.
If a shelter closes and hurricane victims have no place to go, will authorities just take kids away from their parents? That's what some people are saying on social media. Take a look.
Red Cross is set to close shelters across North Carolina on Friday the 15th. Families staying in these shelters are being told if you don't have a safe place to take your children, you won't be leaving with them. The authorities will keep them.
First off, that guy said Red Cross was closing all shelters in North Carolina on November 15th, which is today. The American Red Cross says it stopped managing shelters in North Carolina as of November 12th. The Red Cross also said it doesn't play any role in taking people's kids. Now, the state law does allow local governments to investigate cases where kids don't have food or shelter, proper food or shelter. But the Department of Health and Human Services says no one is trying to take kids away from their parents just because a hurricane left them homeless. To the contrary, just last month, North Carolina lawmakers passed disaster relief bills that include millions of dollars to help people with housing. And state officials say they want to keep families together as much as possible. Still, to be extra sure that the state and the Red Cross were telling us the truth, we reached out to a group called Legal Aid of North Carolina. They're a nonprofit that's been offering free legal services to people affected by Helene. Our thinking was, if someone was worried about authorities taking their kids, they might have reached out to this group. One of their attorneys told us he has not heard any reports of any of this happening on the ground there in Asheville or in Western North Carolina. So, between the Red Cross's response and lack of any evidence that this is happening, the Truth Meter rates this claim false. To read our full fact check, go to WRAL.com.